Hey, what's up everybody? BDL44 coming at you in another video. Alright, so now we understand the price tag on Luka the Don. We understand. We get it. It is clear that he was traded off rather, for half price so that the Lakers ultimately, and all the revenue that comes that way, our way as a Laker fan, falls into place. Luka ends up being a part of something that can make billions of dollars for the NBA and the Lakers. And Cooper Flagg would ultimately be rigged to go to the Dallas Mavericks the following summer. This was some bull crap, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, that's just how the cookies crumbles. Hell no. The Dallas Mavericks had a 1% chance, 1.8, I believe, percent chance of winning the lottery and won the lottery today. They are going to get Cooper the Flagg. San Antonio got the second pick. I'm certain they're moving that pick. They don't need Dylan Harper at all. They got Stephon Castle. They could put Dylan Harper next to Stephon Castle. Or they could take that pick along with other assets and move it to Milwaukee for Giannis, which is what I think the Spurs are ultimately going to do. And I don't think Milwaukee should hesitate at all if that's what becomes available to them. I don't think they should hesitate at all. The third pick goes to the Philadelphia 76ers, so I know they're happy they get to keep their pick. Get a little stimulus package there since they have so much salary going to all these old guys. Now they get the third overall pick. Dylan Harper, depending on the draft, either they'll get him or Ace Bailey. Either way, Philadelphia runs out of there probably ready to pop bottles because this is the best thing for them. They had a 35% chance of not having their pick at all and having to go into the Thunder. Thank God it didn't go to the Thunder. But and then the Charlotte Hornets got the fourth pick. Not pretty. And I don't remember who had fifth. It wasn't good though. Teams like Washington ended up with 6. I'm certain of that. Utah, I don't remember. Like Brooklyn's like 7 or 8. I mean, it starts becoming a situation where all the teams that really sucked getting you nothing at all. they got fleeced. Washington got fleeced. The Brooklyn, bad. Utah, bad. They all got bad picks because Philly, San Antonio, who already has Wemby, they got the 2 last Rookie of the Years. The San Antonio Spurs have this year's Rookie of the Year in Castle, last year's Rookie of the Year in Wemby, and now they got the second overall pick this season too. I mean, yeah, but I do not believe the San Antonio Spurs are going to keep that pick. I think they're going to move that pick. I think they're going to move it for some win-now talent, and I think Wemby's probably the guy they'll try to target. I think Milwaukee should be ecstatic if they could get a trade like that going and get that pick along with several others, and then just draft their next star in Dylan Harper. Put him next to Dame for now or something like that. I don't know. Because I don't think they're going to be able to move Dame. But if they can move Dame, they probably should move Dame too and just trade him for whatever they can. I don't think he's a plus asset right now at all. But, yeah, man, the Dallas Mavericks are getting Cooper the Flagg, man. Cooper Flagg is going to Dallas, not to the Wizards, not to Utah, not to the Hornets. All those teams got later picks. It's the teams that they've been in the NBA benefits the most from seeing these players go to these places is the places that they're ultimately going. Philly, they did not want Philly not to get the pick. Philly's a big enough market, and they, like I said, they got a bunch of stars that are old as hell. They need an infusion of young talent. Them not getting their pick would have been devastating for the NBA overall, in my opinion, because Philadelphia is one of the flagship Eastern Conference teams. San Antonio, this Wemby. They're building Wemby's foundation around him with star players. Rookie contracts that should be easy and affordable to build around, or like I said, something that would allow them to bring in a super duper star like Giannis. And Dallas gets the rest of what it is they ultimately left on the table with the Lakers from the NBA and Cooper the Flagg. So I'm not even, look, I'm one of those people that's not even going to look at this. I'm not even looking at this crap. Like, oh, Dallas won the lottery. No, I'm going way past that, going straight to the conspiracy theory and penciling it in as fact. Luka the Don was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis, a first overall pick in Cooper Flagg, the Lakers' first round pick, and Cam. No, Max Christie. Excuse me, Max Christie. That was the return. The Lakers. It was a 3-team deal. The Los Angeles Lakers, the Utah Jazz. So the Lakers also sent the Jazz Jalen Hood-Schifino, who they later waived, and I don't think maybe a second-round pick. So I'll say a 3-team deal, and the NBA. The NBA. Adam Silver made sure they got Cooper to Flagg for doing that deal at half the price to make up for that price. So this Laker Luka thing was a huge conspiracy fulfilled today, in my opinion. Because there's no way in hell the Dallas Mavericks should have won the lottery today. Absolutely no way in hell. Zero way in hell. And yeah, that's pretty much my thought on that. The state of Texas gets the first 2 picks in the NBA draft. And more Western Conference dominance. I mean, as bad as the East has been, this is the last thing that anybody really wanted to see. More of a logjam in the Western Conference. Now you got the 2 best players in one of the best drafts in the last 6 years are both going west potentially. That's terrible, man. You got some really bad teams in the Eastern Conference NBA. Washington, Charlotte, just to name a couple. The Nets. These teams suck, bro. And you still got the best talent coming west. It's just Cooper Flagg he's not supposed to be coming west, y'all. He's not. I'm not gonna lie. There's no way in hell he needs to be pairing up with Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving. He don't need to be on a team that good, bro. Dylan Harper going to play with Wemby and De'Aaron Fox, or Ace Bailey going to play with Wemby and De'Aaron Fox. Like I said, I legitimately don't think San Antonio's keeping that pick. I think Giannis is going to play with them, and them dudes probably gonna be headed to Milwaukee. That's what I think is actually the case. I don't think it's even a question that San Antonio would benefit greatly from not bringing another rookie, another young stud to the San Antonio Spurs. Although the timeline obviously makes sense, but I just think San Antonio would like to go with Giannis. I really think they're gonna go after Giannis now. I really do. I give that almost a 60% chance of being the case at this point. They got the 2nd overall pick. That's a huge bonus asset to try to make themselves the leading candidate for Giannis, and I don't see why they wouldn't do that. I think it makes all the sense in the world. That's probably why the NBA rigged for them to get the 2nd overall pick so they can facilitate that big deal. So that's what I think is going to happen. This is a bunch of bull crap, man. Adam Silver should be ashamed of himself. BDF 44. I thank you all for watching. I'm out.